Naruto 574. Okay, let's see if we can do a fairly quick review here. Okay, the whole thing with, I'm assuming, please read it, spoilers. Please read it first if you haven't read it. Go read it. Come back, please. Karen, the whole thing with Karen, I can't, look, I'm not going to get in somebody else's head, especially the author Kishimoto, but I don't buy it. I mean, she's been messed up by Sasuke. I don't buy it. I mean, and she may go back to him. Mentally, I just can't, I don't understand that. So, okay. So the whole theme of this of course is, getting the band back together, the whole group reforming, Suigetsu, Jugo, Karen, Sasuke. And it's nice. It's good to see. It's kind of funny to see the two, to see Suigetsu and Jugo together, because it's almost like a Akinazi group. It's almost like we're going back, to one of those two-man groups. And I'm probably saying it wrong, but anyway, and they make a very good one. I mean, they would make a really good group. You have somebody that's almost indestructible teamed up with someone that could actually survive, his attacks, which we see. And let's see, what else do we have here? A ton of, I don't know, or where do we want to go next, really? And then of course we're going to get to, I'm going to do the front stuff. I'm going to skip Sasuke for the time being. I'm going to go to the very end, and I'm going to go back, and because there's a lot going on with Sasuke, and that dude's head is really messed up. So anyway, Suigetsu finds something super awesome, cool, in one of Orochimaru's hideouts, which there were quite a few. So yeah, that's good. That's fun. This was a really good way to open. You've got Karen for a little bit, and you got these two guys are really, really entertaining. And then we go to crazy Sasuke. So he's like, Orochimaru even considered doing something like this? In that case, this data, it can even be used to gain control over this war. So they're going to go run to Sasuke and tell him this stuff. Great. Okay, and then there's Sasuke, which everybody's been waiting for, more Sasuke. So you got more Sasuke this time. And the last panel, we'll skip right to the end, Itachi. Now, my understanding is Itachi, from Kishimoto, for one of the interviews, I don't remember the exact quote, but Itachi has a secret. There's some big information that Itachi still has to reveal. And and since he's already talked, he already had the opportunity to tell Naruto, so it's pretty clear that isn't who he's going to tell. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be Sasuke. That's I don't know if you want to count that as a prediction, but I'm looking at that happening. So I do see. I don't think it's just a teaser. I think that these two are going to meet, but I also think that it may not be. Excuse me. It may not be next chapter, which has happened a lot. You have to admit, it's happened a lot. There is more and more, and this was an entire chapter devoted to Sasuke and the group. But I have a feeling we're going to go back to Naruto. So that's my prediction, which could be wrong, because I thought that we weren't going to see Sasuke for a couple more chapters, so I was wrong on that one. But okay, now I want to talk a little bit more about Sasuke. Yes, there's the conflict with the Zetsus and everything. That pretty much plays it out, self-explanatory, not a lot there. But the thinking in this guy's head, Sasuke, is, to me, and like I say, I've gone back and reread this a few times, because, I mean, he really wants to kill Naruto. I mean, he really, I mean, I realize this isn't a big, revelation or whatever, but, here it is, 574, and this is really a check on where Sasuke's mind is, and it is absolutely on killing him and killing everybody in the Hidden Leaf Village. So you just, I mean, there's no, you know exactly what's going on here. It's pretty clear. as far as that. At least from what's going on in this guy's head. And he's replaying the stuff from the past and everything. So, ooh. Ooh, yeah, Sasuke's, which everybody knew up, he's pretty messed up. He is really in a bad state of mind and going through all his Uchiha and the brother and the whole, you know. So, anyway. Wow. So Sasuke all the way from friend to villain. And I guess the question is does he make it at the end, does he make it back again? I would suspect that well, and that's another reason I don't think he's going to run into Naruto, because I think when Sasuke and Naruto really do meet, I think that's it. I mean, that's from there, and it's probably going to be definitely many chapter battle, and there'll probably be a lot of things going on. But that's what I would expect is going to be the conclusion to the series, or to this part of it. And from what it sounds like, it's going to be the conclusion of the series, which I still don't think. I think there's still a lot of other things that need to come out before that happens, or I hope that comes out. So anyway, there's still a lot of questions. It was a good chapter. Revealed a lot, and it revealed a whole lot about where Sasuke's head is, and it is not in a good, happy spot. Okay, let's just get to that. Now I realize hey, you know, I like action, and let's just admit, crazy, extremely powerful Sasuke is going to give us a lot of action. It's going to be a lot of stuff, and the potential for characters to die, for us as his fans to speculate on what characters are going to die. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things that are that a crazy, insane, powerful Sasuke can do for the action part of what we're looking for. Okay, anyway, there's a whole lot of stuff here. There's a lot, and especially the Sasuke stuff. I could really, wow, almost you know, go into a lot of these panels by killing all of you in Konoha. I mean, yeah, that's yeah, he's there, huh? Okay, anyway, questions for discussion. There's of course a lot. There's your predictions, however you want to make it. A real obvious prediction, which I believe that one question is next chapter, is it going to be more Sasuke, or are we going to go back to Naruto? And I think we're going to go back to Naruto. Could be right or wrong. We will see. What do you think? The next thing is when Sasuke does meet up with some people, or next group of people, and aren't merely Zetsus or something, who's it going to be? I think it is going to be Itachi. I think it's not just a teaser at the end. I think, even though I think that they are going to meet. And let's see. Well, there's quite a few other things. Okay, well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. It was a really good chapter, and the thing that I guess I would suggest to anybody is, well, I guess there's another thing. Is Sasuke? And I realize I've already kind of really touched on this, but is he a full-blown villain now? Is he someone that's can't come back? He's irredeemable, basically. He just wants, like he said, he just wants to run more toward the darkness. I mean, and it's kind of, you know, it's sad in a way, because since his childhood he's been, you know, messed up and everything, of course, and just pretty much as everybody's in the manga universe is. But is it possible somehow he could get spun around, and maybe whatever it is that Itachi has to say will help to bring him back, maybe not to the, you know, to the light side, or whatever, however you want to look at this, but kind of help bring him back from completely where he's at right now. So it's going to be pretty interesting. And of course, there's the guy, you know, what does Suigetsu bring? What's he going to bring? And he may not, whatever this great thing that Orochimaru had that he discovered, they may not be able to get to Sasuke. They may get intercepted on the way. So as you can see, there's tons and tons of different things that the author has out there. There's so many threads that are out there. And And I don't know, it just it seems it just keeps throwing more stuff out there. But it's interesting, and it gives us a lot to talk about. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and this is wrapping it up for this week. It's been another great chapter. Really did enjoy it, and it's unexpected, right? I mean, how many of us thought that this chapter was going to be about Sasuke bringing his group, this group of 4 coming back together? It was kind of wild. But anyway, okay, everybody, if you would please give me a thumbs up. That would be awesome of you. It'd be a very positive, cool thing for you to do. If you want to subscribe, you can. You can always unsubscribe later and then resubscribe. You can do anything that you want to. Until next week, take care.